courage. Come on, help me prophesy this morning. Life has a way, y'all, of throwing us a curveball from time to time. Sometimes we're left thinking to ourselves, Lord, why me? There's going to come a time where it seems like everything is going wrong. I don't know about you, but y'all, sometimes it seems as though I can't see anything before me but darkness. I don't know right now about how it's going to play out, but right now, God, is dark in my life. And if you haven't experienced darkness yet, just keep on waking up in the morning and saying good morning. I guarantee you some darkness is going to find your address. In this lesson, y'all, under Roman guard, Paul set sail to hold trial under Caesar in Rome. The Apostle Paul and his companions are on a grand ship of the Mediterranean Sea, being blown, of course, by winter clouds during a fierce storm. The storm threatened to drive them into dangerous reefs near Africa. But Paul initially believed that they will die. However, Paul prayed for the lives of the passengers and the crew. And God promised that everyone will survive. But listen to this. Though the ship and the cargo may be lost, Paul then called the crew together. And he tells them, y'all, take courage. Be encouraged. He's saying this for the last night, an angel of the Lord whom I belong to. Have we ever talked to our storms like that? And you told your storms, the God whom I belong to and whom I serve, he told me that everything is going to be all right. So don't be afraid, Paul, for you will surely stand trial before Caesar. What's more, God is in his goodness and has granted safety to everyone sailing with you. Paul also said, keep up your courage, men, for I believe God. And that did it for me. I believe God, even though I'm going through some stuff right now, but how about I believe God, that God will turn it around exactly as he told me he would. So in Acts 27 and 22 says, and now I exhort you to be of good cheer. This is God's promise to Paul. For there shall be no loss of any man's life among you, but of the ship. Only thing he was saying, now y'all gonna live, but the ship that's carrying you over to the other side, that will be destroyed. So we don't have to worry about what's taking us into a storm, because that will be destroyed. Y'all ready to help me preach? Paul is offering some good words of an encouragement to the crew people on the ship. He was too trying to tell them that their condition is not their conclusion. What it looks like, y'all, won't determine their outcome. I see the word courage. Courage, y'all, means the ability to face danger, difficulties, uncertainties, or pain without being overcome by fear or being deflected from a choice course of action. Your condition will not be the outcome that seems what it should be. Those men on that ship saw the raging storm, and because the raging storm was beating up on that ship, and because of their eyes for what they saw, they were looking at the condition of their situation and the ship. So the outcome for them, for what they saw, they thought that meant death. So they were focused on their condition and what they were experiencing, that their conclusion that they came to would be death. Y'all gonna help me preach? Come on now, help me preach this morning. I feel my strength in my legs and feel like I want to take off running. So y'all better come on and help me preach so we can close this thing out. That's just like some of us today, because we see what life have thrown at us, a curveball. We automatically, y'all, start thinking the worst. You get on the phone and you start calling, and child, let me tell you. Then you start texting, listen to this, my situation has changed. But before you can even pray about it, before you can even take it to God, you're already speaking the negativity that hasn't even happened yet. Now I'm gonna get through this. You don't have to always let your circumstances dictate to you your outcome. You ever known that one person that call you and give you, well, child, listen, they took $100 out of my check that I